If you've been following the Amanda Knox story, there's been a big development going on. Amanda Knox is the college student from Washington State, the Seattle area, currently in prison in Italy for killing her British roommate. An Italian appellate judge has now agreed to new DNA tests on some evidence used to convict her. On the phone with us from London is Barbie Nadeau, who freelances for Newsweek. Barbie, the family of Amanda Knox has contested all along that this is evidence that was botched, and there's no forensics that show that Amanda was part of this vicious and brutal murder. What evidence are they going to test again?
Well, today in Perugia, the new judge in the appellate court decided to take another look at the bra clasp that has Raffaele Sollecito's DNA on it, and at a knife that is the supposed murder weapon that has Amanda Knox's DNA on the blade and Meredith Kercher, the victim's DNA, on the blade, and Amanda Knox, on the handle. The fact that this judge is willing to take a look at this key evidence means that he's open to really re-examining this case, and I think that really is good news for Amanda Knox.
And we've also heard that there might be some new witnesses coming forward. Is that correct?
That's right. There was one witness during the criminal trial who testified that he saw Amanda Knox and Raffaele Sollecito outside the house where the murder took place in the hours after the murder, based on the time of death of the body. The judge wants to hear witnesses talking basically about this particular witness's testimony. This witness was a homeless man who lived on a basketball court near the house where Meredith was killed. And he was sort of a questionable witness at the time, but the judge at the time during the criminal trial let everything go. Now the judge in the appellate trial wants to re-examine his testimony because he's the only one that really put Amanda and Raffaele at the scene of the crime. And so, these are key developments, I think, and key indicators that no matter how this appeal comes out, no matter what happens at the end of it, that she is really getting a fair look again at the way the criminal trial went.
And I mean, this is the first good news for Amanda Knox's family in a long time. She was kind of up against the wall facing a very long prison sentence.
That's right. And, the results of this appeal probably won't be heard until next summer. Today, the court actually granted 90-day extension on a June 2011 deadline. So if she does get good news, it's still going to be quite a while. But this is really basically the first decision that the judge in this appellate trial has made, and it's gone her way. So, after a year, after she's been in prison for 3 years, after all this time, this is basically the first good news she's heard.
All right, news in the Amanda Knox case that a judge is going to allow a review of the forensic evidence, some DNA testing. That story has been huge, especially in the tabloids in London.